Hello everyone, Tomasz here from Frames magazine, and today I'm talking with Malin Ellisdotter, a wonderful photographer from Sweden whose work I have admired for years. Her photographs are quiet, emotional, and beautifully imperfect, like small pieces of everyday life that somehow feel universal. In our conversation, Malin talks about intuition, about emotion, and this simple need to photograph, not for a project or idea, but because she just has to. It's a deeply honest talk about seeing, feeling, and being present. I hope very much you will enjoy my conversation with Malin Ellisdotter. Before we jump into today's conversation, just a quick note. We had a few technical audio issues during our recording with Malin. Thankfully, some technological magic helped me recover most of it. But there are moments where the sound isn't perfect and our voices might sound a bit off. So please forgive the glitches this time and thank you so much for understanding. So Malin, so nice to have you here on Frames. Finally, we are connecting. I mean, we have connected before. I have been following your work for years. Absolutely love your work. It's one of those kinds of photography. When I look at your images, uh, it resonates on this deepest level with me. Sorry. I think you create beautiful images, full of emotions, full of their personal stories, and so I would appreciate it very much if and our viewers and also sure they will be happy to hear what's happening, what's behind all those wonderful images. Like where did it start for you? Where the photography? What is it for you? How did you discover it? And why photography and not music, not poetry? Why photography?
Yeah. I do poetry as well.
Okay.
I love the music. I cannot live without it. So photography and music and poetry, they are, uh, you know, a perfect match. You know. So I do write a lot, poems and articles and yeah. But photography it started when I was about 10 years old, 1981 sometimes. Um, and I had this. My parents had this Islamic camera, and I just tried it, and then uh, I was, you know, mesmerized, and I also, it had this cubes on top. Um, I forgot the word.
So you found the camera.
Yeah.
You started. You took some images, and I find fascinating because you photographs very often mundane places, normal daily objects, places, scenes, but they get this almost human-like kind of therapy, emotion.
Yeah.
What is it when you walk around? What happens in this moment when you notice something that you feel like you take the photographs guys? What is this emotion that is happening in this moment?
About something I haven't thought of. Um, I don't know. I just take photos and I don't think about it like that. Um, it's more like something, uh, you know, it just happens and I do it and because I need to do it.
But you just feel the moment, the urge. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the moment.
Yeah, like eating or sleeping or having a cup of tea or I never plan or I like, today I'm going out with my camera and I will look for something special or something unique, or it's just the everyday night. And
I can relate because I also one big part of my personal photography is also it's similar. Uh, I find those places, and I also can't explain very well what is it exactly that is speaking to me. But do you go out on like dedicated photography walks, or you just happen to have camera with you always at all time?
if I don't have my camera, I always have my iPhone. So sometimes I have my camera as well, but it's not that. It's just there are photographers. It's like you cannot, live without having a camera with you. But I often live without my camera, believe it or not, more often today than before because I don't know. It's not that they're not imprinted or you know it's just I take for myself and I take for it because I need to do it. And of course, sometimes, oh, why you leaving the camera? And sometimes I do. I bring the camera next time. So,
Okay.
because I want to,
Yeah, yeah. So when does it happen? Is it somehow incorporated in your daily lives, or just you are running errands for whatever? And okay, you don't go out for like specifically. Okay, let's go out, take some photographs.
I do that with friends, of course. If a friend asks for, and I'll fill one with the cameras and okay, but that's another thing. Um, as a plan, I'm gonna do this and this with my friend and take photos of that. And um,
How often does it happen that you feel this urge that how often do you take pictures? Is it busy? I mean, like, but when you are out, uh, do you suddenly feel like you are in this zone and you start seeing things, or is it just suddenly one thing there? Maybe in 2 hours you notice something else. How often do you take a picture?
when I out, how often it happens?
Yeah.
It happened a lot, very often, and you know, I can go outdoors for shopping or going to the store, and I maybe stop for 7 or 8 times during the road to super. Because I always see something. Again, I had it's a project of mine that I had this uh by night, we visit places, go back to places, and I had a bit part of some of the environments. Uh, always trying to find something new, a new angle, or I'm fascinated by the light.
And when you look at your photographs later, when they download them or live on the phone or the computer, are you usually satisfied with the results? Like, with the images? Does it very often translate the moment you notice something and then you look at the image? Are you usually happy and you feel wow? Or do you select a lot of them? Do you know? You erase a lot of images.
Don't erase a lot of them, no. Like if I had some, sayer, I guess check which one is best and then um but I think that I'm very, uh very quick when I do my goals. when I'm taking the press. I don't stand thinking for an hour or 10 minutes or it's instant. So
Nice. I love it. So you photograph very often, at least these days, in a square format.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why.
So do you already shoot in that work?
Yes, yes. Both the
Okay.
camera and on my iPod.
Yeah.
I have the picture.
The picture behind you, this is yours, right?
No, it's not mine. It's not part of it. I got from a letter to public pen.
Yeah.
This a years ago.
Do you look at other people's photography?
Um, not that often, but um, those I am fascinated by or genuine interested in. Uh, but I don't like look. Yeah, I have a lot for books. Well, a lot of them. But I think look at other particles photos a bit more. I could,
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
but don't
I go. I find it beautiful. It's almost like this photography for you. It's almost like drinking water. It's just something you need. It's just something you do.
Yeah.
And it's so natural, the way you do it and also the results.
Yeah.
I think this good to many people, and yeah, I'm so happy to share it now, even more with our community, because I think it's beautiful photography. It's just so natural and so on a human level, it's just doesn't meet you anywhere. It's difficult to talk about it because it's so natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I have a few images I selected from your recent work, I guess. Exactly. Let's start is a self-portrait, because you do so many self-portraits.
Ah, yeah.
You're almost like famous for that,
Yeah.
right? Uh, but tell me a bit this idea of self-portraits, because you do so many of them. Well, what is it for you? What's this certainty? Why do you need, maybe, portraying yourselves?
Um, it's not that I want to portray myself or my looks because I don't like my looks, first of all. And then, um, but I can act, you know, be someone else or be myself, of course, and uh, you know, trying to be if uh, this one, for example, is for it's my I love the Native American culture, so and I found this feather on a raven and kept it home and decided to use it as fog. Uh, so for me, it's like uh, I want to express something strong about this. Well, I don't know.
Is it more effing that you, because it's like a kind of like a staged sales portal, right?
Yeah, but it isn't. So it is. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I just come up with ideas why I am taking photos. So I mean, of course, it's staged. Um, but I didn't plan on it. Do it like that, you know. This happens, and then just I just go with the flow.
So the execution of a sales portal for you is also a very spontaneous process from the idea to let's do it, let's shoot it. Yeah, and is it also happening sometimes within minutes?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes. It depends. It depends, of course. Preparations and Yeah.
How about this one?
Oh, yeah. This is
So what was, tell us about the idea behind this particular image. What happened? What was the idea?
sewing myself, but not sewing myself, or I just typing and I had this old antique iron, and I thought, why not? So I did it, and I did a series of photos from this just spontaneously, and but I think it's about scratching the surface. I often read about the layers in light, all the layers, and it's not easy to explain, but it's just a feeling inside, on the inside, that's and it's spontaneous. Um,
Is there usually an idea, a message behind those self-portraits, or are there sometimes just purely visual experiments?
it's very visual and it just happens. I didn't plan on this at all. So I just got the idea and
In terms of, composition and visually, it's just, and this one is brilliant. It's beautiful. It's composition, the tones, the gradations. I don't know. You shot it with a phone.
yeah, this is the poem.
I mean, you are the master iPhone photographer.
Oh,
No, I mean, this is just so beautiful. This image is absolutely stunning. I mean, I can imagine you work maybe with different applications to achieve your look, right? Or, this sepia kind of look here and so on, and the edges. But the final result is just stunning. It's amazing photograph. It should be printed. It should be on the wall. Or, yeah, guess what? Really, congratulations. But then,
self-portrait is not about showing your face or, it's about feelings. And I think it's about, you know, uh, protecting myself. Uh, somehow.
it's great. I love the fact how the street photography, from it has like those different roles for you, looking for quiet moments, protecting yourselves, self-exploration, exploring places. How about
And all images, they are, self-portraits. Yeah, everything we do is self-portraits. With the automobile forest, and you stop for something, and it's not a coincidence. Uh, you know, things that you take on. So there's a reason, and how you choose to do it. Then
I think this reason is because this is so complex. I mean, we can know it ourselves, right? To the very end. So,
yeah,
but you also take different photographs. Like for example, this one is a completely different. Let's say they have different vibe, different idea, color. Um, what about places like this? Like what? Okay, let's take this one because I think it's a couple of days ago, maybe.
yeah,
Why?
yeah. Why?
Why did you, grab the phone or the camera, and why did you photograph this scene? What was it? What happened inside you? What do you think?
And I've been taking photos of this, motif a few times, before, and I think it's about, like itself, the road, and then you have this, moving his work, but it's like this stop signs, or you can pass through, or and the color red and the yellow. I just like where saw and yeah, I call it a snapshot, but there's a reason behind it. I guess not always a reason.
Do you think is there something about yourselves from the past or about the times, when you were maybe small, maybe growing up, maybe teenage, that you are looking for in those images? Some kind of nostalgic thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very lots of habit as a person, or still, and very like melancholic, if you say so. And I do have this kind of snap socks in my head from growing up, and sometimes it feels like I am revisiting colonialism. Um, I'm not comfortable talking about my own photographs or uh, it's so easy.
I mean, for me, this is photography at its best. Really, I mean it.
Yeah. But yeah, it lies, making something different or something, uh, making something unusual with the visual and, um, oh, wrong.
You mentioned music before, right? For me, it's looking at photographs like this one. It's almost like listening to one particular piece of music. Yeah, because each of them has a different atmosphere, different mood, different vibe, different colors. Yeah. So I think somewhere subconsciously you are also seeing in sounds, maybe in tonal keys, so whatever it might be. There is so much emotion into this now, right? Uh, okay, I have one more.
Ah, yeah, double exposure.
Yeah, double exposure. You played with it, I imagine, because the middle part is you tilted it around, right? Yeah. Yes. It's the same scene, but in the middle you moved it around. So what about this one? Why does it exposure? Why mixed around? How do you feel about this isms?
Um, Sometimes, as I said, it just happens and I don't plan, but afterwards, it's more like, you know, um, in between worlds and in between, as much to, put to person, it's like an opening to a different, world.
You see a lot in layers, right?
Yeah.
Layers of emotions, but not only emotion, but also layers of the image, layers of the scene, or almost also layers of time, I feel.
Yeah. And kindness always been fascinating. So always been fascinated by time and the breezy moments and time that just continues. And that's always, bother me the time because I cannot stop it.
Yeah.
I can't, but I can with my camera. And that's always been a like I just need to stop these moments and have it, forever and ever.
Can you define somehow how and when you decide that any image will be in black and white or in color? Or is it also just instinctive, spontaneous decision on the spot? Or do you somehow know why and when is black?
Yeah, there's a lot of it. I just know it, and sometimes I switch between black and white and color. Depends on because some things just need to be in color, but black and white is color too in some way. But for me, black and white is more like um get through the truth, honest, um, calmly. Because colors they are like uh, it's not easy to explain. Um, you are, focus on the corners, and the black and white thing is more like very honest and almost like naked. Um,
So it's happening like on the spot, or when you're taking the pictures, you already feel it. It this is a black and white scene for me, or color. It's happening on the on location, kind of.
Yeah.
Undio. No, wonderful, Malin. I mean, I have been fascinated by your work for years, as I mentioned. When you think about the future, with your photography, in your photography, do you see it just, going on as it was? It's like an ongoing journey, as it's documenting your feelings, your life? Or do you have any kind of goal when it comes to where you are going with your photography? Or at least, the next goal, or maybe some chapter? Or is it just a process, in the making all the time?
It is a process in the making, of course, for me. And I don't have these, goals or, oh, I will put this on Instagram and on the get so many likes, or I'm not create this. And I mean, I have exhibitions years ago, a lot of times. So, and it's like, I feel like I'm done, with these kind of things. Lectures or workshops or laying it. It feels like been there, done that, and that wasn't my goal. To be contacting magazines or like that. I never enjoyed that. Never.
People find you because there's a reason,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and
I mean, we have published you in the past, right? So, and I would love to do it once more, in the future. So, because I think it's the word really worth, spreading the word about, and it's just excellent, beautiful work. And but I love the fact that you treat photography, it's kind of like a companion in life, right? So, it's your way of journaling. Yeah. No, we will be definitely, following you. And thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot, that you keep sharing it with us, with the community, and it's wonderful to talk. We could talk for hours, but we should meet in person once, and and have a coffee, and but yeah, thank you so much for sharing, everything what's there inside you. We keep, looking forward to your images and to your work. And yeah, everyone, I make sure I will link to Malin's Instagram account, so you can, stay up to date, because yeah, there are almost daily, images coming from you, and all of them are great. So your output is amazing.
a bit too much, too many sometimes.
Yeah, wonderful, Malin. Thank you so much. Yeah, we stay in touch, and talk again very soon. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye.